change by the Obama administration.
Critics say Trump's proposals and statements are often dramatic, unrealistic, and even dangerous. Since the atomic bomb was invented, presidents have been faced with decisions that could alter the state of the world, holding the authority to launch nuclear weapons within minutes. MSNBC reported in a meeting with a foreign policy expert, Trump asked 3 times, "Why can't we use nuclear weapons?"
His ability to deal with other countries is what worries me the most, with other people, with his ability to make agreements and find common ground, which is what life is about.
Las Cruces Amir Zaragoza says he also has concerns about Trump's statements on climate change, women, Muslims, and his inexperience in political office.
His temperament, definitely. His temperament and taking decisions under pressure and how well he can manage his emotions. I believe he's very emotional. And in politics, you need to think a little more than react with your emotions.
Then there are Trump's denials of climate change and his business dealings, both casting major question marks over how Trump will impact the US long term.
We're going to cancel the Paris Climate Agreement. Department of Environmental Protection. We are going to get rid of it in almost every form.
For many, Trump's inability to win the popular vote is another problem. Trump's election is only possible because of the Electoral College, a winner-takes-all system in every state besides Maine and Nebraska.
I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me.
While the Electoral College was Trump's path to victory, many don't realize it was designed as a check and balance mechanism intended to stop candidates deemed unfit from becoming president. As New Mexico State University Government Associate Professor Christina Medina explains, when Americans vote in the Electoral College system, they are actually voting for electors.
Those individuals have been selected by the party, and so they have the ability to actually vote for the choice of the state through the popular vote.
Though these electors represent the people, ultimately they can vote with their own discretion.
The Founding Fathers might have been a little bit suspicious of the aptitude of the common citizen to participate in political life. And so my guess is that having that doubt that the majority or the popular citizen could actually participate in that way, that there was that additional balance there for those who had the experience of it, who had been in government.
Founding father Alexander Hamilton wrote in the Federalist Papers, quote, "The office of the president will never fall to the lot of any man who is not in an eminent degree endowed with the requisite qualifications." Texas elector Art Cisneros says he took that seriously, resigning from his post to avoid casting a vote for Trump. Medina says electors could vote for another candidate, but it is highly unlikely.
Could the electors actually cast their votes in a way that Hillary Clinton would become, through the elector votes, our president as a result of winning the popular vote? And so the answer to that is yes, I guess it's technically possible, but highly unlikely. And Trump himself has come out and said, if I wanted to win the popular vote, I would have campaigned for the popular vote. But his campaign was strategically strategically built around Electoral College and knowing what that means.
In downtown Las Cruces, even some who oppose Trump often said his presidency is inevitable because of the Electoral College system, and electors could not choose Hillary Clinton.
No, I don't agree with it.
Who knows what else is involved in making those kind of decisions?
I think it could be dangerous.
I'd be pretty disappointed in it.
But others, including more than 4 million on a Change.org petition, say the electors should choose Clinton, who secured over 2 million more votes than Trump.
That's what a democracy is. We're always seeing what things maybe suit us the most, and usually we try to go for a majority. And so of course there's always going to be people upset and people happy, and that's the way it is.
Medina says the doubts over Donald Trump as president would be better directed at reform, A bill in Congress would lead to the elimination of the Electoral College, and that's a popular choice. A 2013 Gallup poll found 63% of Americans would abolish the Electoral College, just 29% would not, and 8% had no opinion. For KRWG, I'm Simon Thompson.